Welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Okay, so we're still building unassemblize GUI. Okay, what have we done? Right, we were working on runner. Here, these guys. Load, exe, PDP, and this stuff. Good. Can we, let's think, yeah, I think this was completed, so we can now hook this up in the work queue. So we can add four more of these. So we do load exe and save how do we call it? Exe load, exe save config. Save exe config, save pdb config. Okay. Loads pdb. And save exe config and save pdb config. Okay. Then process load exe, load pdb, save exe config, save pdb config, then exe save maybe we should rename this to loads exe options, so the naming is consistent. Loads pdb options, save exe config, save pdb config. Okay, so save exe options. No, load exe options. Load pdb options and save exe options and save pdb. Okay, that's good. And then of course we also need the results. So load exe, so load exe simply returns the executable. Yeah. and load PDB, returns the PDB reader, and then we also need results save exe config. And what did we return here? Bool success, right? Bool success. And save PDB config. Bool success. Okay, so far so good. Then we need to add new functions here as well. Process commands. Load. There's a lot of boilerplate code here. Load PDB. And save config. Q da 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 dun, 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 dun. And then we do here load exe, load exe. Hip. Hip. PDB. Loads exe config. Save exe config, result success. There we go. PDB. Okay, good. Let's see if that compiles. And it does. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, so it will be interesting to see if this actually is legal. I don't know yet. PDB reader. Okay, so now we need to go to our ImGUI app and here load. Now it gets interesting. Load. So if I think we add a member function here. Void load. Load input file. Descriptor dot load input file. And then here we will I think we can remove this comment here. I think we should call this async load input file. Well, async okay, so we need to hold on. I think we need to pass a work queue here. Work queue queue. Let's call it work queue. Work queue. Good. And in here we need to work queue. We need to create a new. Let me see. How do we do it here? Work queue. So we do queue command. Okay, if input, we make a switch input type case exe case pdb and case none or case default. Let's put a assert cannot load no file. Okay, then we got this. break, break, break. Okay, so we do auto command equals that, and command this one is const, right? Yeah. Options. Command options. Hold on, does this even work? We cannot default construct. We need to pass this here as well. Options, yeah. Oh, this is a destructor. Okay, this works. Okay, then we also need to put it here. Load PDB. Actually, config file is optional, isn't it? Loads. Oh. Yeah. back to this. I think we only pass. Hold on. Yeah. Here. So we remove this. There we go. And this is not optional. This is also optional. Oh, hold on. I think we will get rid of this anyway. Okay, load PDB is, I think that doesn't even use the config. So we could remove it entirely. Yeah, because it currently doesn't do anything. Okay, load PDB. There we go. Let's make this explicit. Okay, and here we also need input file. Hold on. Okay, so here we need this. Let's copy that. So options, this and that. Explicit that. Okay. And this one takes PDB reader. PDB reader. There we go. Okay. So this should work. Let's get back to that. So make unique. Make unique. And here we have to pass input file, right? Input file. Yeah. And then we have command options. Yeah, we set config file to config file. Oh, it's cons. Well, hold on. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Config file. And what other options do we have? PDB reader equals config. Right. Oh. This is not safe. This is not safe. If we take a pointer to this, hold on, PDB reader. Oh no, it's a unique pointer. This is stable reference. No, then it's fine. Okay. Yeah, PDB reader and then simply PDB reader.get. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Good command, and I think we also need to set our callback. And here it's getting interesting. So if we load the executable, oh no, that's not here. This one won't have a callback. We could add a callback. We can't add a callback. Okay, so we do have a problem here. If we wanted to do anything with a callback, then accessing this object, this instance, on after async time has passed, it is not guaranteed to be this at the same address anymore, because the vector could have reallocated, or the element even could have been removed. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so this thing either needs to be a shared pointer. Yeah. Probably needs to be a shared pointer. Shared pointer. Hmm. I think it needs to be a shared pointer now to be guaranteed stable. Like, so even if we remove it and the async queue is still doing something with it, then the async queue can complete it, or we try to cancel. Yeah, it can complete it. Yeah. I mean, one could try to cancel. I would say the most robust is if we make this shared pointer. So let's do using program file descriptor pointer equals std shared pointer this thing. Okay, and then we make the program files a vector of pointers. Okay. And so this means that we will need to change a whole bunch of things here. And place back std make shared std make shared this thing. PTR descriptor there we go. Then we go here, descriptor, we can do like that. Can also change it here. Descriptor back, dereference back. There we go. Okay. And then, yeah, so then what we can say is command. No, it's not here. It is here. Okay, command options. No, command callback equals, and we capture No, that's a little bit of a problem. Yeah. Because it's not an intrusive pointer. We can't just pass on ourselves. Okay. I do remember in the game text compiler, I implemented a intrusive pointer. So how about we move that to, yeah, shared pointer is always troubling. Here, game text compiler. Oh. Let's stash that. Yeah, okay, so projects, Thyme, game, utility. Yeah, so I implemented here intrusive pointer and ref counter, shared pointer, deleter, atomic op. I can't recall if this was all. Projects. So, unassemblize source. Let's put here utility There are probably a bunch of things we then need to simplify. Let me see. Utility. Atomic op. I think some of these things we can probably, basically I did implement a bunch of things because to make these things work in Thyme, we don't have any of the C++11 features, so a lot of things had to be implemented to get a nice shared pointer that we can use in Thyme. One failed. Okay. Okay, I see there's an error here. Okay. Let's just write the skeleton here. NQ command std move command. Okay, how do we assign something to std function? Because right. Because it doesn't take these arguments. There we go. Okay, so let's include shared pointer. What was that? Shared pointer. Utility shared pointer. Shared pointer. Okay, I think shared pointer we don't need. We only need to use intrusive pointers. We can. Let's go to intrusive PTR. Okay. Okay, so we should remove namespace, I would say. Namespace. Atomic op. What did we do here? I think atomic op we don't really need because we can just use SCD atomic. So let's clean this up. Deleter, delete, new deleter, new array deleter, free. Okay, this one we can remove. Alloc deleter, new array deleter. Maybe this should be called malloc deleter. delete. I guess this is default. Okay, so this atomic intrusive counter. So a captain's log. F counter use std atomic. If and if release looks like we also need a file called bittype. Wherever that is. I think it's here. Okay, we need to do some changes. Type size.h, bittype. Bittype we can probably get rid of. Captain's log as well. Captain's log. Assert. Okay, let's revert all the changes here. Let's comment this out for now. Type size dot age. We need that. Type size. We don't use atomic op. Well, or we do, but we implement this here. If and def release. Okay, we comment out the asserts. 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 That. And asserts false. Asserts false. Okay, I don't know why he's complaining about this thing here. It is clearly here. Asserts false. And here as well, asserts false. Okay, let's go to our imgui app and let's include intrusive pointer. And here we need to inherit public TS atomic intrusive counter. How's this used? Did I ever end up using it? Really? Maybe used shared pointer. I wonder what I used it for, if for nothing. Okay, atomic intrusive counter. Do we need it to be atomic? Yes. Yes, it needs to be atomic. Yeah, it needs to be atomic. One thing is we cannot I think it would also be possible to implement without intrusive pointer. Basically, we need to tell this thing that it is busy. And then when it's busy, we need to when it's busy, then I think we can actually go without intrusive pointer for now, on second thoughts. If we make this a unique pointer, and we say if unique PTR, so make unique okay, okay, I don't know what the problem now is. Cannot convert argument 1 from this to that. What? What? Okay, I don't understand this. Just way too long of lines. Argument 1. What? Maybe it's complaining about this here. Maybe we just do a new this. Maybe this works. Okay, I don't understand why this is complaining. We can try something else. We can try auto descriptor equals that. And then we say here and place back std move that. And then do it like this. Maybe it likes that better. Ah, now I understand. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, good. So I think what we need to do is we need to put here is busy, false, bool, is let's call it has async command. Is busy, is okay, I think. Has pending async commands running. Do not delete. Asynchronous. How do we type that? Synchronous. Okay. Is busy. False. Good. Okay. Next step. Let's move this function out. So we move this here. Load input file async. And we pass this program file descriptor. Load file. So let's take this chunk and we put it, here. Okay. So descriptor input type. Okay, and we capture this descriptor here. And we set also descriptor is busy, true. Then we have mwork queue. Okay, the descriptor. script. Okay. Okay, so what we pass is this pointer to this function, and we will make sure that this cannot be deleted while it's busy. This is how we guarantee that it just doesn't disappear. Yeah, so we make sure from our side. Yeah. Okay. Let's do the same for PDB. So work q command load exe descriptor input file config file PDB. Good. Load PDB. Good. So input file and what are our options? Options, verbose. Okay, so we don't change anything yet. Okay, so there will be a callback result pointer. Result.get static cast load PDB. Results. Assert results type equals load PDB. Load exe. Okay, auto res, I don't know. Okay, so the result will carry PDB reader. PDB reader. Yeah, so basically we assign now a descriptor PDB reader equals that. std move res PDB reader. And then we consume true. Maybe we have to consume. Oops. Okay, this means that basically it won't get pushed into the queue anymore. Let's put a breakpoint here. Question is, do we want to do anything else? Yeah, let me see. The work queue callback result consumed result. Well, we don't really steal results, right? Okay, just for testing, let's here, let's do result.resets, yeah, to do remove, just for testing. Okay, let's say PDB reader. What do we do here? Similar. Load exe and descriptor dot executable and consume true. There we go. Oops. Okay, let's put breakpoints here. Let's see. And we have descriptor is busy. Descriptor is busy. Descriptor is busy. Okay, so we also need to put here consume true. Descriptor is busy equals false. I don't think we need to make this atomic. I think it's enough if we just do it volatile. It's not, I mean, it would be more correct to make it atomic. But I think it doesn't need to be so strict because I mean, strictly speaking, it has to be atomic. I don't know. Has to be atomic. Do not delete when this is set. not delete this. So okay, so what we also need to do is I think we pass it this, and then we can do work queue. So when the PDB is done loading, what we'll do is we will enqueue another element, work queue. So let's put this here. Chain loads executable when PDB load is done. So we do auto command loads exe, and there we do it similar to how we do it in the main branch, the main file, which is here, exe. Here, exe info, config file, here we should remove the ref. Okay, so if PDB reader is not null pointer, then we keep on going. Descriptor PDB reader. Okay, so PDB reader get exe info, input file, config file, config file. This here. Descriptor config file. Okay, load exe, and then command options dot config file equals, let's just assign it straight like this, and command options, what else do we got? PB reader assign PB reader get and so basically while the load is busy, should not mutate, should not be able to mutate. we should make a change here. We should make load PDB and load exe async. And then here we load input async. Okay, so we put this here. Now we need to think a bit. Consumed is busy false. Is busy. Yeah, okay, when it's done, busy is false. Load PDB. So here we say all this. Input descriptor. Else descriptor is busy is false. Let's move consume to the end. Channel executable. Okay, so load exe async, but this is a problem. Let's think this through. No, we cannot just delete it yet. Okay, so the idea is we basically just delegate the calls. Yeah. Okay. Load exe async. No, hold on, that's PDB. PDB async descriptor. Exe async. Okay, let's think this through. So when we load an executable, it's pretty straightforward. It just goes in here. It creates a command. It sets our config file. It sets our PDB reader. It sets a callback. It sets a busy. And it enqueues that command. The callback, once result is in, the callback is called. It has captured the descriptor, which is expected to be valid, stable. We give it a result and we get consumed. We set consume to true because we move out the executable. We are done. We don't expect to have this result end up in the result queue. We set the descriptor to no longer busy, and this is just for testing, and that's it. Okay, this looks solid. Load PDB async. We create a command with the input file. That's it. Are there any other options? They're both false. Okay, that's fair. Input. Callback. Okay, then what we probably should also do is load exe async. We should probably descriptor executable dot reset, so it's clean. Yeah. And we do the same here with PDB reader resets. Okay, so here we only, okay, let's go through. We reset the PDB reader. We create a command. Actually, how about we move this down here? Same here. Okay, so the commands with the input file. Callback takes this descriptor. Result consumed. Consumed is set to true. Always, yes. Expects load PDB. Results. We move the PDB reader. We just do this for testing. Okay, if PDB reader is not null, aka it has succeeded, then we also load the executable. chain load executable when PDB load is done. Chain load executable when PDB load is done. Okay. Load exe async. Good. Now, this is where we get problems because this will now take input file here from the descriptor and the config file. How do we do it? Input file. We just want to chain these things, but we want to give difference. Well, we would have to make this a parameter. That would be one option. Is there another option? Well, what we can do is we can also just temporarily modify input file and config file. But that's not a good idea. No, that's not a good idea. Okay, let's think about this a little bit more. While we do that, let's also go to our buttons here. So we say disabled if descriptor is busy, then we cannot remove. And the same here. Descriptor is busy or input type is none. And save config is if is busy or descriptor dot executable let's add some functions here. Can load async const. Cool. Can load async. Return not is busy and input type is not none. Can delete, not is busy. And can save config async, not is busy, and executable is not null pointer or PDB reader is not null. Yeah, these are the conditions, I would say. So let's put that in here. Can save config. Can load async. Let's rename this to can load input. can load input async, and can delete not. Okay, so this should prevent us from modifying the object. Well, we can still, hold on. We can still, save it. I think we also need to disable other fields. We probably also need to disable these guys, yeah. Can load input async. So I wonder if we remove this. And we put this can load input. Can load. Can. Maybe we should simplify this to can delete. Not as busy. Yeah, I think we should can we make a can modify. And here we do can load inputs. Yeah, I think that's better. So we leave this and this. Move this. And then we take this. So basically, as long as there is an async in operation, then we disable. So if we cannot modify, then disable. And I hope that this now disables all the elements. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah. So basically all the text fields, all the buttons are disabled when the queue is busy. That should prevent any sorts of racing conditions. Like we don't want these things to change while the work queue is reading these things and writing these things. Yeah. This should work. Yeah. Good. Good, then we still need to figure out how to do this thing. Okay, let's clean up here. And here. And yeah, so the question is, how do we do this? We need to, okay, current state compiles, that's already good. Yeah, so we need to somehow pass the custom input file and config file to here. Yeah. Maybe program file script. Yeah, the most straightforward way is to simply make another two arguments here and pass these two things separately. Yeah. I don't see a better way, really. It's not ideal, but okay. Good, then we do const std string input file. But hold on. No, it's fine. Oh, good. Const std string config file input file config file. Good. Good. And then here we put this guy here and this guy here, and then here. Then here we put these two guys up here. And this guy as well. Then we do const std string config file. Descriptor config file, input file exe info, okay, and then we pass here our new input file and config file, and that's it. And now there should be a compile error somewhere here. Descriptor input file and descriptor config file. There we go. Yeah, this should solve it. Yeah. And then here it says is busy false. Here it says busy false if it doesn't do this thing here. And Q is busy true. Executable resets. Yeah, I think this looks as if it should work, could work. Yeah. Okay, how about we put a breakpoint here? And it's possible that I made a mistake somewhere, but in principle, it looks as if it could work just fine. Let's see. Good. So we have save config is grayed out. Load. Okay, now it's getting interesting. Now this is getting interesting. Okay, so loads. Okay, we have our breakpoint set. Good, then let's see. Loads. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Good, so it's a PDB. Let's see. Yeah, Thyme.pdb. And we go in here, we create a command. And we have a callback. Let's put a breakpoint on the callback. And PDB reader reset. Yeah, and we set it to busy. And then we enqueue this guy. Yeah. Then when we press F5, it should now hit this. And it doesn't. Okay. What happened? Oh, we didn't hook it up. Okay, what that's a rightful assert. Absolutely. Okay, let's fix that. Let's stop the debugging. 1, 2, 3. Case. So we have load PDB and save exe config and save PDB config. Yeah, and then process commands, load exe, loads PDB, save exe config and load exe config. No. Save PDB config. There we go. Okay, this should be now set up. Good. Then let's retry. Okay, let's try again. Load. Okay. Good. We step in here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Is busy. Beautiful. Good. And we push back a command. Okay, F5. Okay, we got a hit here. Okay, so we got a result. PDB. Let's see what is in here. PDB reader is set. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's step in here. Forward. Invoke. What happened? Okay, here we are in our callback. So the type is load PDB. Yeah, that's good. And now here we have the result, the PDB reader, and we steal the PDB reader. Okay, now it's getting interesting here. Result. What happens when we just delete the result that is calling this callback? Now this is wild. Let's see. So basically this callback is now deleted, right? But we're still in it. Yeah. So, I expected this will crash. This will crash, I guess. Let's see. Ha! Okay, it crashes even earlier. Okay, descriptor, yeah, because descriptor is now gone. Yeah. So this is not safe at all. Let's see our workaround. Yeah, and I think ChatGPT couldn't really tell us if it's safe or not, right? It had some varying opinions, and it actually well, on the second answer it gave us on the last video session, it said it's not safe, but for completely wrong reasons. Okay, but I think if we do this here, if we make a copy of the callback, then we are safe. Yeah, I think so. So we make a copy of a callback, and then we call it, and then we can also delete result in the callback. So we can steal result. Yeah. What we could also do is we could just check if results just if results, like we can just check result, and then maybe we can remove this consume thing. So our consumption will be just we steal result, and that's how we consume it. Yeah, let's try this. Let's try. Okay, so F5. Okay. Okay, so now here we have the callback and we steal it. Let's see. So this should be empty now. Yeah, it's empty. Great. Okay, so we have the callback now here. And if callback. Now we go in here. Yeah, step. Okay, so now we clear the results, but the callback should still be good. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. Perfecto. Okay, and then we can chain load to the next one. Just fine. Create a new command. Create a new callback. Let's put a breakpoint in here. Executable reset is busy, still true. And we enqueue a new command. We press F5 and now we hit it again. So let's take a look at our core stack. Looks innocent. Let's press F5. Okay, now we are in here. Descriptor says input file this and that. So it's not, yeah, it's not showing us like the real things that we actually invoked with, but that's fine. Okay, so this gives us result, yeah. Executable has succeeded, great. And now we can set is busy false. And we can steal the results. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so the callback is done. And then here, result is empty. So by both conditions, the NQ doesn't happen. Yeah. Okay, this is correct. Okay, let's remove all the breakpoints. And even everything grays out as we load it. Fantastic. Fantastic. This is great. This is fantastic. Yeah. Now we need to still like print like it's loading or some loading bar or something, but yeah. Okay. So the async functionality is fully functional, even with chaining. Yeah. That is great. That is great. Load. Load. Mm-hmm. Now let's see about saving thyme.config.json. What do we have currently in here? Thyme.exe. Ah, we didn't even implement saving yet. Okay, never mind. Okay, this is fantastic. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, can't click anything, we can't remove. Yeah. Okay, great. This is fantastic. Good. Then let's clean up the consumed thingy. Optional callback when the issued command has been completed. This can be used to chain commands with Lambda functions. When result is consumed by the callee, then it is not added to the queue. When result is consumed by the callee, then it will not be added to the queue. Okay, then we can remove this. When result is consumed by the callee, then when result is consumed by the callee, then it will not be added to the result queue. Okay, there we go. Okay, great. So let's remove this consume thingy and that and that. Maybe we also add this here. Let's add a comment here. Copy callback to allow, or move callback to allow to allow steal or allow to moves the callback to decouple it from the results. Yeah. Okay, this looks good. I think we still need to fix here something here consumed. Let's remove that and that and this and this. Okay, result.reset. Yeah, I think this is all correct. Yeah. Let's this. So when we load this object, this file, then it should also allow us to click this button. And it does. Okay, great. Because now it has this loaded. Yeah. Okay, this UI-wise, it works perfectly. Also, all the background stuff. The queue works. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Chain async loads executable. Okay. Anything else? Well, we still need to add the save config as well. Let's see if we need to has pending asynchronous commands running. Do not delete this. I think we can. Commands running. Okay, so can modify if it's not busy, can load input if it's not none, can save config when either executable or PDB reader is loaded. Yeah. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, then let's remove this here. No longer use it. Okay. Okay. We also have this here. We can remove that. Okay. Callback. Wait for jobs here. So it's still applicable. Wait for jobs here. Yeah. If we have jobs, but we don't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, then what we need to implement next is the save exe config and pdb config async here. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I think that is pretty good so far. Yeah. Good. Anything else we should clean up here maybe? Oh, not yet. Yeah. Maybe we should remove the files that we have moved here. The utility, which we didn't end up using. Guess we can remove them again. Maybe there will be a time when we need the intrusive pointer, but not now. Not now. Okay, what's the time? 2 hours 30. Okay, it's a good time to take a break. All right, yeah, I think it was a good session. Implemented the async for the executable load and PDB loads, and we chained it, verified that it works correctly, blocked the UI input when it's busy. Yeah, and I think the implementation is pretty straightforward. I don't see any like risky things in there. It looks pretty safe. Like as long as we don't modify the object with it. Yeah, as long as we don't modify this object while it's being processed asynchronously, it should be totally safe. Like it can read these guys. The UI also reads these guys. And then the queue is writing these things. And then once it's all done, it sets this to false again, and then we can edit it again. Yeah. I don't see any problem with that. Yeah. No. Good. All right. Then take a break here. Wish you a great day or night. Until next time. Goodbye.